the words, and we all have what? Sex. We all do it. We all appreciate it in our own way. I want my audience to feel secure, to feel comfortable on listening to a woman's perspective of erotica. Thank you. I'm going to start the first random. Numbers just passing through like random tokens. Appreciation shown for the dazzling light in my eye. There is fire here. I'll burn you. Random faces as I walk by, blurring the lines between their lips, eyes fading into full lids drunk with ones and zeros. Kama Sutra binary code. The faces are all the same. Randomly selected. No formula. No solution. Just random. Thank you very much. That was random. This next piece is a bit long. It's actually a short story. And it is titled Dom. We play around with being dominant and submissive. We all have it in us. This is my story about Dom. I sit here and reflect on your words of how I would feel when you make love to me. Passion, quicken pace in my pulse, slight intake of breath as I inhale the heady scent of arousal as you touch me, kiss me. I exhale. My body hesitant with anticipation. I don't want to give in too soon. Your mouth easing my tension away only to begin a sensual assault on my neck. Didn't think you dare go there again. You know what it does to me. Whisper such naughty things to me. I think I feel myself blushing. Is that even possible? My skin is flushed with heat so unbearable that my body is crying tears of salty, sweet jasmine. Dewy drops of diamonds run between my breasts, stroke, and travel down until they pool in my belly. You lay me down and use your tongue to travel south, seeking to drink from my pool of diamonds. I feel heaviness between my legs, a dam waiting to be released of its overflow. I feel your tongue wet, warm, making my pussy clench, the tension building until I'm over the top. I'm ready to explode. It's so wet and so warm, like blackberry juice running down my thighs. I can't stop. I feel myself starting to lose it, but then you stop and roll out from underneath, and you position yourself behind me, grasp my hips, spread my legs, and press your hard length against my ass. I bend downward to give you a better view. My back is exposed, and you leave a trail of wet kisses along my spine. I arch my back like your tiny little dancer, waiting in anticipation, waiting for you to claim your treasure in the most animalistic way. No longer making love. The attraction, the need is just too strong. You need to possess me. But I won't give in. I have so much fire that the more you try to douse it, the higher the flames get. My words get rougher, demanding. You grip my ass tighter, wrap your hands around my hips, and plunge so deep it feels like I feel it in my womb. Fuck me. Fuck me deliberate. Hard, but never with hurt or intent to harm me, to possess me. I have no words. I can't get them out. And all I can do is moan my appreciation. I whimper in need. I can't get the words to travel from my brain to the tip of my tongue. I can't think, nor stifle the pleasure I feel. I come so fast and so hard. It takes me by surprise. I scream your name. You pull out and thrust in one more time and release life inside of me. You're shaking. Breathing is uneven. After the shock of such raw need and display of vulnerability, you cradle me against your body and feel comfort. I feel content in knowing my submission was not taken for granted and used to make me feel weak. Thank you very much. That was Dom. Someone's laughing in the back. The next piece is titled Third Eye Sight. It's all about that third eye. Third eye I find to be behind. Closed doors for lies do not like your kind. Your kind is truth. Truth that gives the third eye a reason to stay blind to my mind. I freeze your third eye. No more giving life. No longer blind. That was a very short piece, but spoke volumes. One night stands. We've all had them, haven't we? Well, I wrote this after I actually had my first one night stand. It was an experience. So I give you one night. Subtle glances twirl my hair. Blue eyes gazing into mine. Intense heart racing. Can't believe you are all mine. For the night. Only one night you will get from me. Passionate kisses, love bites covered my bronze skin, traveling south, down to where my river runs deep. Only one night you will get from me. Most unselfish lover, lavishing pure lust, want and need, motivational speaker of my vessel. Only one night, for the night, I will be yours. Nothing more you can be to me. Only one night is all you will get from me. Thank you very much. That was one night. Now we go to this other spectrum. Without a da, you have to have a sup. This next piece I titled Sup. Tell me, do you prefer me on my knees in front of you while I suck your cock? Do you like to watch me do it while you lie back on the bed? My tongue can be very persuasive. I'm biting my lower lip. It feels so good. We don't want to make any sounds. Someone might hear us. You leave me so wet. Your mouth. Follow my moans up north, beckoning like the North Star. Your lips nudge me to receive your tongue. I suck on your tongue, tasting myself. Very short, very to the point. Thank you. We've got two more, and then I'm going to let you go. I actually reverted and went back into my anger. And it's called nostalgia. Nostalgia. Lately, have I told you? Fuck you. When you proceeded to fuck me without a rapper to his beating of my swollen orifice that swallowed your cum splattered like brain matter upon my face. Memories spilling out on wave upon wave of orgasmic, catastrophic sexual stroke, my third eye paralyzed with cerebral imagery. Spinal tapped that ass clapped as my lucid dreams formed an alternate reality forced to gag on gigantic ball sacks. Bukkake of mental instability overloads, ejaculating with ease. Nostalgia. Lately have I told you? Fuck you. No, very, 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 very angry. The last piece I'm going to read to you is actually titled Sade. And it is a short story, but it's fairly long. And hopefully you will appreciate it. Let's see. Maybe you'd hear your doorbell ring at an unusual hour for visitors and wonder who it could be this early in the morning. You stumble to the door and ask, "Who is it?" A voice answers, "I'm the personal chef you hired for the day." You open the door and there stands the most beautiful, caramel-kissed young woman you have ever seen. Suddenly, you feel yourself feeling very aroused as she is wearing nothing but an apron and high heels, displaying the longest, sexiest legs you have ever seen. You look puzzled. You didn't hire a chef. What should you do? You can't help but to allow her to enter. You're mesmerized by the way her eyes intensely prod you to do her bidding. She walks by you slowly, deliberately, for she knows that your gaze will settle upon her hips and travel lower to follow the sway of her hips as she struts to the kitchen. She sets her bag of goodies onto the kitchen counter and something falls onto the floor. You start to pick it up, but she beats you to it. She bends over to pick it up very slowly so you can get a glorious view of her ass. And you can't help but moan out loud as if you're being tormented with the thought of reaching out and giving her a quick playful slap on those round, luscious cheeks peeking from the red panties she is wearing. She knows what you want, but she stays silent, giving you that look. She knows what you won't do or you wouldn't dare. She stands up and continues preparing your meal. You watch her every move, like a wolf stalking its prey. She knows that you are watching. As she puts the finishing touches on the plate, she sets it in front of you. She brushes against your back with the length of her body, and you inhale her scent. It is very intoxicating. She leaves you to eat alone with only your thoughts and her lingering fragrance as she makes her way to your bedroom. You don't follow her. You know you haven't been given permission, so you stay where she left you, waiting for the invitation. You know it when it is given, so you wait. You hear the most enchanting voice lulling you to come to the bedroom with such a beautiful sound. You know it is time. You can hardly stay still. You feel the need growing within you so surreal that it seems too good to be true. You make your way down the hallway to the bedroom, slow, deliberate steps as if you're trying to steady the racing of your heart because the thought of what could be waiting for you behind the door. You reach for the knob, slowly turning it as the sound of her voice becomes clearer You're close. You're finally going to touch her, so you know she is real. You open the door and step inside. Your eyes are immediately drawn to what your ears already knew to be there, so beautiful, so sexy and sultry. That voice like smooth cognac poured over ice. You give me the sweetest taboo. You awaken, startled, hot and sweaty, and fixed on the alarm clock radio. That voice, it was just a dream. Thank you so much. That was Shy. Back to Pussy. Thank you so much for indulging me and listening to my stories and my poetry. You can find me on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram. This is my first attempt at this particular project. I will be having 2 other venues that will want to have my 51st Shades as their focal point. So I would love it if you would also be in attendance to those. My events will be posted on Facebook as well as Instagram. Please, if you love what you heard and you love the dancing, if you haven't already, please leave us love offerings because we are self-financed and we can't do this on our own. Thank you so much. Also, my books are for sale. You can buy them here at 3 Wishes. Love Nearly Killed Me and Lyrical Indulgences are both for sale, and you can purchase them here at the store if you so choose. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much.